What's up, folks? Honey's Morning Update. October 13th, CPI day. Next 2 days are going to be horrific with numbers, so I would stay vigilant. I probably won't trade. I don't know. I honestly, I have no idea what is about to entail. But what I can tell you is if this level holds, this 35.80 in the ES, so we've come down, bounce, and you had an 81 low yesterday, but it didn't break the 79 prior low and 71. So we're really in this kind of this 80 range. We closed at 96 or 93 yesterday, opened at 96. So that 93, 96 area down to 80, that 80, 90 really, as long as that's intact, I think we're basing to rally back up. Initially, I want above 36 and a quarter, 36, 30, 28, that level. North of that, then we're going to see that 36.40 again, put us into the 36.40, 37.40 range again. That's kind of where, up here. If the number is bullish. And I don't even know what a CPI bullish number is anymore. I don't know what is what. Cats and dogs living together. I don't know what's going on. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. Now, if we break this 80, 71, this level, this base here that we've been consolidating in, then we're going to see death. Downside, 35.60 would be next stop, 35.30, and then 35.10 is really kind of what the levels I'm looking at. So, downside, that's kind of something that I would look to stop. Again, I don't know what, we're getting beefed up a little bit this morning due to rumors out of Britain that whole pension fund debacle is going to be, they're going to walk that back, basically saying they've got 3 days to rebalance by tomorrow, that they might come back and say, hey, JK, LOL. So you're seeing relief in those markets, and that's kind of helping us. But again, that's rumor. I don't know what's going on with that. A lot of risk coming out of Europe, so we got to watch that as well. Anyway, so overnight, obviously, we're touching the highs, 36.18. So really, my over/under today is 96. Above it, I'm cautiously bullish. Below it, I'm cautiously bearish. But again, the number comes out, CPI comes out in an hour. So we'll see. Here's that hourly, I put a trend there. Well, it kind of broke it, so we're going to remove that. I'll leave that one. Pivots are going to be tight because yesterday's range was really quiet. So 36.04, just above my pivot by 8. 36.23, I like that. 36.5, I like that. These pivots are pretty on point today. 36 or 35.54 is great. 35.24 even better. So these the supply resistance and support that Joey's going to give you out on SPX will be correlated to this same formula, and those will also be pretty good. So I'd watch those today. Again, anything can happen. So we've pushed up, and then do we make a lower low and then push up, or are we going to bounce here? I really don't know. And here's that volume node at, basically 35.05. That would be my real target downside. And then, for the immediate term, so that's that 35.60 level I just talked about. So anyway, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen today. On a weekly, if you can tell, the 35.90 is our 200 day on the weekly. And, this level's been holding. So my concern is we break this and then, it gets really ugly, or, this retreats back. But, this is the last CPI report before the election. So, are there shenanigans? I don't know. I really don't know what to expect today. So I'm just going to kind of keep an open mind. I'm not going to have a bias, and I'm just going to play and see what happens. We'll see if the initial, again, the initial move is typically wrong in that last, 15, 20, 30 minutes. Could be longer and then reverse. It's just this CPI number is trappy, and there's so much going on. It's hard to, be certain of anything or have any feel for it. So let the number come out, see where we go. If we start to test upside, 36 quarter, 36 half, and 36.70, then I would look to maybe short. If we get up to 3,700, I would definitely probably short that. So I don't know. I really don't. So take it in with a grain of salt. Here's your SPX. You do have a cash gap up there at 37.06. So, I don't see that possible today, but who knows? Here's your pop-up on the British pound with that news. These are all on the daily, and here's your euro kind of finding support at that 96.6 level. So we'll see if this continues up or if this traverses back down. Again, these up push dollar down and push us up for now. So that's kind of what I'm seeing today. Here's you got CPI. You have initial claims and continuous jobs claims. Been very mood about this, but one day this number is going to shock everybody and cause chaos. But and then Friday retail sales, motor sales is going to be a big one. Import price index, all these numbers. UMich is going to be huge. So a lot of numbers coming out on Friday as well. So these next 2 days are going to be pretty swingy and pretty crazy. But if you find we find a good trend day, then that's great. I will not be here tomorrow. I've got to go to town. So this is my last video for the week. Anyway, I'll be in the room in and out both days. So I will be around to answer any questions. I have all these levels kind of written down and in my head. So anyway, stay safe. Don't hang out there left to dry. If you see profit, take profit. This is not an environment to wait or let things expire or whatever. You need to get out. All right, stay safe.